Hello YouTubers out there, this is the Boob Wasteland Show with your host Jerry Sadavia. Today's topic, the possible cancellation of The-Simpsons. As you all know, The-Simpsons is that animated show that's on Sundays at 8 p.m. on Fox Channel. And it had its 23rd season this year, just started. And, well, what is the issue? Well, first, it's two things, the ratings and salary disputes. Now, let's go back in time. The Simpsons did have a large viewership. We're talking now back in its first season, so 1989, 1990. It had an average of 13.4 million viewers per episode in the U.S. By comparison, the 21st season had an average of 7.2 million viewers. But as Matt-Groening, the creator of The Simpsons and Futurama, had said back in 2006, he didn't see any end in sight. He thinks the show will become too financially cumbersome, possibly, but it is creatively as good or better than it's ever been, and that the animation is incredibly detailed and imaginative. Stories do things that they haven't done before, and so on. There's no reason to quit creatively, is what Matt-Groening said back in 2006. Simpsons had also had their own feature film in 2007. This is a billion-dollar merchandising industry, The Simpsons. They've appeared on special editions of well-known board games, including Clue, Scrabble, Monopoly, Operation, Game of Life, trivia games such as What Would Homer Do, Simpsons Jeopardy, card games, not to mention dolls, books, action figures or figures, lamps, DVD, VHS. I mean, it is really something. In fact, when The Simpsons' first season DVD was released in 2001, it became the best-selling television DVD in history, although it was later overtaken by the first season of Dave Chappelle's show. Now, the issue is the ratings. During last weekend's Sunday Night Football, which was the Ravens against the Jets, that had a 12.1 rating. By comparison, The Simpsons had 6.1 rating. Family Guy had a 6.9, so it's really not incredibly far off from each other. And Cleveland Show also did all right, somewhere in that rating. So then there's also the salary disputes. The actors, the voice actors for The Simpsons, make $8 million a year, and the network Fox has suggested that they take a 45% pay cut. My math is not that fantastic, but I think it comes down to, instead of $8 million a year, each voice actor would make $3.5 million a year. So that's substantial. Now, the actors did say that they would be willing to take a 30% cut, in addition to some of that money from the merchandising to the rest of you. So, that offer apparently was rejected. And that's why many are sensing that the show could be coming to an end, because financially speaking, Fox claims Simpsons is not as stable as it once was. But the reruns do extremely well, and then there is the merchandising. So all told, it makes over clearly $1 billion a year, this Simpsons, if not more or less. Now, what is going to happen, I don't know. I would hope the show continues, because I do like the show. Salary disputes have occurred before with the voice actors of The Simpsons. In 1998 and 2004, there were salary disputes. But considering this, that Fox is basically implying that the show would do or be worth more in the long run if it is canceled, rather than continuing with first run episodes. So I don't know what's going on. I guess basically it's not even so much the ratings as much as they're just asking the voice actors to get a pay reduction. And $8 million a year is a sizable chunk of change. I mean, Charlie-Sheen didn't even get that much when he was on 2.5 Men. If you recall, he was the highest paid actor in history, I think. He was making $2 million an episode for 2.5 Men. I think it was $2 million an episode, if I'm not mistaken. Well, actually, if you think about it, I guess if it was an episode $2 million, then that's a lot. If it was $2 million a year, he was making less. So I'm not exactly sure on those facts, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully, the show is not canceled. Again, based on the ratings, at least during the football, the Sunday Night Football ratings, mind you. Family Guy, Cleveland Show, because that's animation domination night, and American Dad, they were all within that range, 6.1 to 6.9 million people watching, and under that demographic that matters so much, the 18 to 49 demographic. So what's going to happen, I don't know. I hope the show isn't canceled. I guess we'll just have to wait and see until we hear more, and let's hope salary disputes are settled. And this is the Boob Wasteland Show, signing off.